Imagine what he's going to be like when he's 18.
With the second pick in the draft, the Brampton Battalion selected a future captain and NHLer.
Well, I was excited. I wasn't too sure. Mr. Butler keeps a pretty tight hand, so no one was really sure. But that's the way that everyone thought it was going to happen. It happened that way, so I'm happy. I'm excited.
Yeah, Jay McClement, he was another guy who stepped in and did some good things here, went on to play for the World Juniors, and now is becoming an important part with the St. Louis Blues in the NHL. But Jay was another guy who just stepped in, and pretty much from day one here in Brampton, he grew pretty quickly into a big part of the team.
We got a lot of great leaders like Jason Malenko and Jay Harrison and Kurt McSwain, and my two line mates are older guys, so they helped me out a lot and show me the ropes.
Also in June, the battalion picked up a player by the name of Rostislav Klesla, a native of the Czech Republic, in the CHL import draft. The 99-2000 season was one of significant progress for the Brampton Battalion. While their expansion cousins, the Mississauga Ice Dogs, struggled, the battalion jumped out of the gate with 11 wins in their first 14 games. Brampton spent 7 weeks in the CHL Top 10 and were ranked as high as number 3 in week number 5.
I think that year was big for the franchise. It was huge for the franchise. Getting out to that start, being ranked number 3 by the CHL, really legitimized where they stood, and they went on to have a terrific season.
We got very high goals for ourselves. We're not going to sell ourselves short at any time. We want to at least get by the first round of the playoffs and be happy with nothing less than that.
I don't know, we came this year with a positive attitude, just a winning attitude, and we're all working hard in the weight room and in the gym and stuff. I think it's carrying over in all our games.
Well, Stan said always at the start of the year, even the start of last year, he said he wanted to make the playoffs this year, so and he'd accept nothing less. So we just worked really hard in the summer, and we don't want to let him down.
From Halloween to the new year, the battalion struggled to continue their record pace and won only 5 out of 25 games.
I think right at the beginning of the season, we were surprising a lot of teams, and we were coming through the back door, I guess you could say, and we had put together a few good games. Now we're struggling a bit, especially after Christmas. Every team gets better in this league, and you really have to step up your game. And lately, we've been playing good hockey, just that we're not clicking all the way, and hopefully we can get a couple wins here and get back on pace.
A lot of times, like say if you're in Oshawa with Brent Govero and Brad Ralph, they say hop on my back and we'll carry you for a while. Well, when you look around our room, we got 2 19-year-olds. Jason Malenko, who hardly played his first year in Oshawa and is in his second year with us, and Scott Thompson, who's in his second year with us and played junior B as a 17-year-old. So, we lack that experience in the room that kind of help through tough times. And I think as a coach, sometimes there's only so much you can do. You try to prepare your team, you try to get them ready. But, we're still probably, not making excuses, but we're still probably a year away from, having 6 or 7 19-year-olds that have kind of been through the ringer that will allow you, when you go through some tough times like you always do in this league, to help pull you out of it.
Well, I think it's just a little slump, and we're not working as hard as we did at the first beginning of the year, and we can't be satisfied with what we've done so far because we really haven't done anything. We're only about a third into the season, and we think that we can get back up to the level that we were at the beginning of the season, and it's only going to take hard work.
We got to turn this boat around, and I think we're just going to have to play 60 minutes. That's been our problem lately, and I've been playing 60 minutes. So I think once we start to realize that 60 minutes is what it takes to win in the OHL, so that's what we're going to have to do out there.
Brampton played at a .500 clip the rest of the season. Torres led the team with 43 goals and 91 points while playing in every game, and earned himself a spot on the Western Conference All-Star team. Joining him on the squad was Captain Jason Malenko. After winning only 8 games in their first season, the battalion won 25 in their sophomore campaign, en route to their first postseason appearance. The third-seeded battalion were matched up against the Erie Otters, who were led by Brad Boyes. Brampton stole Game 1 in Erie, but then dropped 4 of the next 5 games and bowed out in the first round. At the OHL priority selection, the battalion selected Adam Henrik with the 7th overall pick. Then in June, Rostislav Klesla was chosen 4th overall by the Columbus Blue Jackets in the NHL draft. Just 1 pick later, Rafi Torres was picked 5th overall by the New York Islanders.